Hi everyone. I've got Connor joining. Oh, here we go. Hi.
Hi
How are
everyone.
you? You're right.
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, Connor, I'm going to do a little intro for you, just for the people that don't know who you are.
Sure.
Um, so everybody, this is Conor Jafaari, the expert and mastermind behind MoraUK blankets. Literally the most lovable brand ever. Now, obviously, I know MoraUK. I have my very own blanket. Connor, I've got it
Yeah.
here.
Yes, you do. I'm glad to see you. I got it with you.
Um, so yeah, we're here to talk about your brand. So Connor, just tell me about um just tell me about Mora. Like what's the story behind it and just give us a bit of an intro.
Perfect. So the story basically started when I was younger. So whenever I was a baby, I always had my blanket with me and my little bear. So as I grew older, I like stayed close to it and close to it. And then maybe when you get to the age of about 10 or 11, you kind of drift apart from that blanket and, it kind of gets forgotten about type thing. So when I finished university, I was doing your standard clearing out, making sure everything's all organised, and then I happened to stumble upon my childhood blanket. So upon seeing my childhood blanket, all their memories come back of, keeping it with you all the time
Yeah.
and being close to it. And from there, I just thought, well, as you get older, I just thought, well, why do you have to let go of your blanket? You should have your blanket from when you were a little boy up until whatever age you need. So from
Yeah.
there, the slogan, I love my blanket, was born. So basically meant doesn't matter your age, no matter if you're young, if you're a baby, if you're an adult, you should always have that comfort blanket with you to like keep you nice and warm and snug. So from there, I just thought, well, what about creating a brand about a blanket that you can have from a little boy to an adult, and went from there. So from there, we started up MoraUK, which was I Love My Blanket, and we got our blankets manufactured in Spain, in Valencia. So they're all made over
Amazing.
there. And we have three different collections. So we have our baby collection, which has been super, super popular. We have different ranges of blankets. We've got our Dolce
Yeah.
one
Oh
just
yeah.
here.
Oh, is that part of the is it the Sophing collection?
So this is the baby one.
Yeah. Oh
And then
baby, yeah.
from there, we have the adult collection, which is the Sofin range. So this is basically for adults like yourself and I, who, if we want to just chill on the couch and watch a film, you need a nice cozy blanket. That's
Yeah.
why that was born. So basically, we just wanted to have a continuation line of blankets for babies and also the mums and dads and adults, no matter what age. And
Yeah.
then the third range we have is our interior range, which is like your kind of modern interior throws to the back of your couch or anything like that.
Yeah, well, they're all absolutely incredible. Like, I mean, as I say, I've got my own one here, which I did a review on this one, and it's all, when I come home. So I've obviously been going out doing a bit of exercise in the day, or I'll do a bit of work during the day. And when I come back into my room and I see the blanket, honestly, it makes me feel so, because it's just got such a lovely look to it. It's very fresh and light and airy, and I feel like the blanket really changes the room. So that's my own personal view of the blanket. But just back to your point on,
Yeah.
having your blanket as a young child, I can also relate to that because when I was younger, I also had a blanket and I loved it so much. And we still have it. I should have actually brought it to show you now.
Oh.
It's definitely not as glamorous as the ones that you make, but you back to the point of loving blankets so much, you really hit the nail on the head because I loved it so much that I've kept it and it's now like almost ragged because you've cuddled
You've
it
used it
so
so
much.
much.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
had it so many years. And I do think that you capturing that that real heartfelt thing about having your blanket is absolutely fantastic. And that's why I always say More UK is such a lovable brand.
Yeah, it is.
Um so and then you talk about the different ranges that you've got.
Yeah.
Have you got? I can see you've got them all stacked up there behind
Yeah.
you.
So this is the
Just,
baby. This is our baby collection behind us. So these are the
yeah,
latest two that we've just brought out. So I'll show you briefly. This is our new grey collection because grey has been such a popular colour,
yeah.
as you can see
Oh,
here,
and it's got the personalisation on it as well.
and the
So,
personalisation. Yeah. So
so
that's
tell us
only
a bit
something
about
we've
that.
yeah, we introduced that last year basically. So we found when we first launched the blankets, They were really popular, but we just wanted to have that extra addition for people to, you know, be able to personalize the blanket and make it more their own, as well as like giving it as a gift to people as well. So from there, we came up with the idea to add personalization. So you can do anything from name, date of birth, and we've got some really amazing people like who've come forward with different ideas to put on their blankets. We had one last week that said family lockdown for the coronavirus. Yeah. So we've had loads of different ideas for people what they want.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's such a good idea. Like even, you know, having the blanket itself, that's very personal. It gives you that comfort factor, pressing play on comfort, as we're saying.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Also, the personalization just gives it like even more of an extra touch, and I think would make somebody even more inclined to say, I've got to keep this blanket, because it really does, you know, have that symbol of yourself. It's got your name in it or your date of birth. So this is a lot of work, because you've built up a fantastic brand. You're working with loads of influencers, but I would just want to know, like, what is your team like? Obviously, you founded this fantastic brand, but you know, who else is working with you? How are you coping during lockdown as well?
Yeah, so basically, it's a family-run business at the moment, so everything is done in-house at the moment. So I do all the marketing side. So I do all the social media, all the influencers, I do the website, I do all the ads, that type of thing. Anything digital, I'll do. And then we have my mum, who's also on board in from different product ranges, ideas. She has all different like things we should go into, like expanding different color schemes, patterns. My mum's the really creative side of the design of the blanket, which is really, really good. So she helps a lot with that. And then also my dad's on board as well. He helps with the whole manufacturing side, the ordering, like that type of thing, the more business aspect sides of it. So it's a really like interesting dynamics we have between all of us, but it seems to be working really well. And during lockdown, actually, it's actually helped us focus even more about where we want to go and what we want to do in the future. So basically, on a Monday to Friday, it's the three of us as a team. We come together different days and we plan our agendas for the week and what we want to achieve by summertime, by wintertime. And then we have kind of like a routine between the three of us of how we want to direct the business and grow each month further and further. But a lot of it it's a lot of hard work, but the rewards are amazing. And I think the most amazing thing I get from the excitement from it all is when I get feedback from the customers about how much they love their blanket, or just seeing a picture of, you know, their newborn with the blanket. That really makes my day, and it gives me more motivation to keep doing what I'm doing and to get the product to more people, really.
Well, the thing is that, you know, the fact that it is a family-run business is even more just a lovely thing about this brand, because like you say, you're looking at your customers who, quite a lot of them are parents, aren't they? Whether they're the mums or the dads. And they'll send you pictures with their babies. And the fact that it is a family-run business as well, it almost shows how that, you know, togetherness is ingrained in the whole brand. And it's a really lovely thing, actually. So just on the topic of people who are giving you reviews, people who are your customers, your followers, because of course you have a really big following, actually. I think, is it about 14K?
We just hit 15,000, I think, maybe about 4 weeks ago, just before Mother's Day, because we had a good Mother's Day competition. So just hit 15,000, which has been great.
That's brilliant. So yeah, I mean, you've got a really good following there, and yes, you've got these key events like Mother's Day. So just give us a bit of insight. Who are the very exciting people that you work with? I've seen a couple of celebs and influencers. I've seen like Myling Class promoting it. Some of the housewives, Cheshire, and ones from the USA as well. So tell us a bit about who you've worked with.
So there's all different types we've worked with, and some of actually our most exciting influencers who we work with are our micro influencers. So we have, like, for example, we have Baby Inez. She's one of the fantastic influencers we have. She's adorable. The blanket we gave to her, she just looks like adorable with the blanket. And we love working with the micro influencers because they can really capture the essence of the brand and what it's about. And, you know, so we love working with the micro influencers just as much because it's more personal. I feel like it's more personal touch, which is quite nice. And then so we have apart from our micro influencers, we also then have our bigger influencers as well. So we have like Mrs. Hinch was a huge one for us. Couldn't believe every time I still see her with grey sofa blanket, my mind gets blown away. Even like sometimes if he doesn't have a tag or anything, it's just great to see someone actually using the product because they actually love it. It's not because they've been paid to promote it or, you know, anything like that. It's just because they genuinely love the product. So that was amazing seeing Mrs. Hinch with the product. Miley in class, she promoted hers the other week with her son Apollo. She absolutely loves hers. Then we've got the interior range, which has been quite popular.
You personalised that one as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we sent Apollo one with his name on it, and then we also put a little rocket on it as well for him.
Oh, it's so lovely. But it's
such a nice name.
Like you say, another lovely thing about your brand is that quite often these big names haven't actually been paid, but yet when they're doing the stories or they're just holding their baby, you know, normal, no thought behind it, they have got the baby there wrapped up in your blanket, which is just, you know, it's fantastic. And I think I have to credit you as well for being such an active person in your marketing. You know, you're checking whether they do happen to put them in the post, and it's great that you yourself are able to capture that moment, and you're, you know, so on to that.
It's nice, and we're trying to expand every single week. We've been doing a few American influencers as well. We had Ashley Graham, the supermodel, last week. We sent her one, and that was pretty amazing.
And she posted about that, did she?
Yeah, she posted about that. She just had her baby son Isaac, and we knew she was in isolation, so we thought, you know, it's nice in times like this when, you know, uncertain times, you want to have some sort of security. So we thought, or like comfort. So we thought, what better way than to send him a nice blanket, which was amazing. And we've had loads of other people involved. We had Tamra from the Real Housewives of Orange County in Los Angeles. She's going to be posting for us tomorrow, which is going to be exciting. So
am I correct in thinking Tamra is quite a big businesswoman as well as being a TV personality? She's quite entrepreneurial and
she has her own fitness company. She has her own CBD as well, CBD oil. So she's a big supporter of small businesses. So when I reached out to her, it was great to get feedback that she actually loved the blanket. And she just, this is actually our second blanket we've sent to her because she moved house last month. So we saw the redesign and we thought, you know, we have the perfect throw that you could add to the living room for you. So yes, we'll have to wait and see how that turns out tomorrow. I'm excited.
That is really exciting. So something to look forward to for the future. Now, so I guess what can we look forward to in the future from MoraUK? I mean, it's already so exciting and buzzing and all these different people talking about it. What is coming?
So we've got loads of new exciting things coming. So the first thing is the MoraUK range, which has been super, super popular for the adults, for like yourself and me. And we're expanding our colour range. So next week we're having a big restock, which is really good. The grey sofa, which has been sold out now for 3 months, is going to be back in stock next week, which is huge. So we've had a lot. We've actually got a waiting list for that one because it's been really popular. That's back in stock, and we've got new colours coming. So we've got a really nice red colour, which we've never done before. So there's a red sofa blanket coming, which is going to be really nice. Perfect for Christmas time. I think it'd be really nice, like a warm, rich red colour. And then we've also got a deep dark green coming in the sofa colour as well. So that's going to be really exciting. So
the deep dark green sounds like a bit of me. I might have to keep my eyes peeled. Although I have no doubt that I will be receiving an email, because that's another thing that your company is very good at, is letting people know
when stuff's back in stock.
It's really good.
Our email list is really good. So if you want any updates on new products or new ranges that are coming out, definitely sign up to our emailing list, because we literally notify you guys as soon as something new comes in. It'll be straight on there. And we're hoping to expand our baby range this summer as well, towards the end of the year, with cotton. Like, we're going to go more into cotton blankets and swaddles type things. So that's going to be
swaddles is a really popular one, because swaddling is, just in case viewers don't know, it's where you wrap your baby up in such a way that helps them to fall asleep, isn't it? So
correct.
It's not just about, you know, a nice blanket or even one that you may keep forever, but it is really a practical and useful thing for parents, because we know that is like, you know, trying to get your baby to sleep. it's very hard at times.
It can be, yeah. So this, any way that we can help to comfort them and make them feel more secure, it helps either way. So yeah, so that's definitely something we're looking into doing in the next few months. So this lockdown time has really given us time to think about what we want to do next and what new ranges we want to come out with and things like that. So it's really, really exciting. So lots of things on the horizon.
Yeah. So not only are you pressing play on comfort and helping
Yep.
people to do so, but you yourself, in your own time in lockdown, you are pressing play on your business acumen and also creativity, which
Correct.
is really
Yeah.
good. Which is really good. I think, you know, if you've got the right facilities and everything at home during this really strange time, it's definitely a good time to get your head down. But I guess, yeah, on that topic, you know, obviously we're in lockdown. It's crazy, crazy. Are there any different sort of consumer behaviours that you've found, particularly for your business? Has it been, has business been more popular? Have people gone for more of a particular blanket? Have you seen any changes in behaviour like that?
I would say it's actually been busier. So definitely
Really?
changes in behaviour. I feel like because people are staying in more, they're buying more household products or things to stay home with and to stay cozy with.
Yeah.
So we've been like a really important go-to during this time because they can't, they can't buy clothes to make themselves feel good because you can't wear them out anywhere or you can't buy any activity things.
Yeah.
So to have something that you can have as a comfort at home and to spend your time with is been really good. So we've found that consumer preferences have gone up massively for home products over the last 2 months,
Yeah.
and also especially with the adult sofa ones because it's not just the babies who need comfort and warmth; it's also adults as well. So we've found the consumer shift it's been
Yeah.
positive. It's good. So we've actually been busier than ever, which is really positive.
Yeah.
So
No,
so that's been good.
yeah, well, I can definitely see why. I mean, as I was saying before, my lovely blanket here that I ordered from MoraUK. This is the eco
This
blanket
is
from
the
the
eco
eco
one, yeah.
collection. Yes, and it's absolutely lovely, really lightweight. As I say, it's fantastic for the bedroom. It sort of like makes it feel really airy and tidy. I don't know about you, but when I've got my bed made, I feel like
Yeah.
the day
You're ready
is
for the
ready to
day.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
You're
you've
ready for
got a
the
lovely
day.
blanket or a throw to go over the top, it's a perfect thing. So yeah, on the topic of, it's not just the baby who needs comfort, it's the adults
Yeah.
as well. I'd agree. And this has definitely helped me during lockdown. So thank you.
It is, yeah. And we've even done we've had couple blankets as well for engagements or if a couple are even like Valentine's Day we had couples getting one name on a blanket, so they'd have like Olivia and Brad or different types of couples names
Yeah.
on blankets like you said, so you can even get ones to share as well, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, I suppose it's a lovely yeah, it's a sentimental thing having your blanket personally, but yes, as a something between you and your partner, definitely. And as well, a gift, a wedding gift,
Yeah,
birthday gift, Christmas gift.
exactly. Someone
Everybody,
just said that everyone needs comfort.
yeah, everybody does
Yeah,
need comfort. It's so true. And anyone who says that they don't is lying.
exactly.
Okay, so Connor, just remind everybody where they can find MoraUK on social media and also the website. And if you will, just pop it in the comments so that people can see it there.
Yeah, sure. So I'll just pop it in for you. So our Instagram is at MoraUK. So that's our immediate direct contact if you want to ask us any questions about personalization, about wait times, about colours, preferences of different types of blankets, sizing, any questions, you can always shoot us a DM.
Yeah.
And our actual website is morauk.com. So I'll pop that on there for you as well. Really easy website to guide through. And you can select from the 3 different collections. You can browse through them all dead easily.
Yeah.
And you can also add your name personalization as well.
Yeah.
So any of the 2, you can just hop straight on.
And what also is really, really cool, your website was the first website I'd seen this on, is that you can send a photo of your blanket and how it looks in your home, which is
Exactly.
really amazingly cool. And also just great for you, I guess, to see how people are using their blankets.
It is, because basically our business relies on word of mouth. So if someone buys a blanket and another friend sees it or touches it, that's what we rely on as a small business at the moment. So if people who buy our blankets, they share a picture of their blanket in their home, and another customer sees it, it's that referral that actually this person really loves their blanket. They've taken the time to come back on here to leave a review or put a photo up of their blanket. Like,
Yeah.
so that is a really important thing for us. So yeah, so as you come onto the product website, you can see at the bottom people have left like reviews and photos of their actual blanket and stuff. So that's really amazing to see that type of stuff, and especially on social media as well. We get lots of people tagging us in blankets when they've got with their little one or family ones, which is really nice. And there's some really nice stories behind people's and why they bought the blanket. It's really nice.
No, it's absolutely brilliant. It really gets people going. I mean, who knew that blankets would be such you know, an emotional thing, really? But it definitely is, and I think you do very well to sort of open up that story, the individual stories for people. So I'm just going to have a quick look through like the comments and the questions here. There's loads of people who joined and they say like, I'm loving my blanket. So we have baby Innes, who I think you mentioned earlier. So lovely to see you, Conor. So that's just a nice comment there. We've got Jazz, who says, loving the story, very inspiring. Here we go. Oh, baby Inez again. The baby Dolce blankets are the softest blankets ever. Is that the one that you showed us before?
Yeah, this is our Dolce one. So this is the blue version that we have. This is super soft. So basically this is what the Sofin blankets are made of too, which is the 100% microfiber, because it's just so, as soon as you touch it, it's literally so nice. So they're super popular.
Yeah, really soft. Oh, we've got another comment here about the Dolce blanket. I bought my nephew a Dolce blanket and it's his favourite blanket. Oh, no, well, I'm not surprised, to be honest, with them being so soft. Another one here. I love my grey blanket to cuddle up with. It's nearly, I cuddle up with it nearly every night. Great also for outdoors when it gets a little chilly. Yeah,
exactly. Outdoors is great if you're having a barbecue in the summertime and you just need something to, you know, like a shawl, something to throw on in the back garden. They're also great for that. They're so versatile, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Another comment about, no, they are actually. And another comment about the grey Sofin blanket. It's the perfect touch to our girly living room.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah. So people really love the grey. Have you found that the grey one really is the most popular?
Yeah, the grey has been super popular. Like, so basically, as soon as the grey one came out, it was selling really well. And then I think that it caught on that people like Mrs. Hinch had the grey, and Fern McCann did a really nice post for us with the grey blanket. And as soon as that one went live, we instantly sold out. And it was literally just right before lockdown. So it was really hard for us to restock, and we've had loads of people messaging us about it. So we had to create a waiting list. Yeah. So we were hoping the stock would arrive this week, but I think it's going to be next week now. So next week it'll be back online, so everyone can, you know.
It's fantastic though that you're, like, even throughout all of this, you know, lockdown and everything, you're still able to deliver to people, and it's not caused issues. And I did see a couple of weeks ago, actually, you put out a post to say that you're working safely and, you know, still going by government guidelines. And so that's all fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all been fine. The only thing we've experienced is a little bit of a delay on deliveries by an extra 1 or 2 days, which is bound to be expected with the couriers, with everything going on at the moment. But apart from that, everything's been pretty much plain sailing. We're lucky to be able to restock next week, which is super exciting. So yeah, so it's good. And we've also been able to give back as well, which has been nice. We had a woman contact us from the Royal Derby Hospital in the NHS, and she said, you know, we have a lot of women working their front line here, and we wanted to give something back to them because they're pregnant and expecting. So any donations you can give is super rewarded. So we got back in touch with her and we said, of course, we'd love to gift some blankets to the frontline pregnant women on the NHS.
Yeah.
You know, just to say thank you for all the hard work that they've done, and, you know, just to give them a bit of a morale and a bit of a boost with everything that's going on. So that was super nice of her to reach out, and also great of us to send some stuff over to them.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I guess on behalf of probably, you know, on myself and everybody watching, thank you for doing that, because it's such a lovely gesture, and at the moment these people really are the front line. So exactly. What a fantastic thing to do.
Nice to give back, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got another comment here. I have seen that both Gemma Collins and Lucy Watson have Mora blankets. I the reason why I got this one was that I saw Lucy Watson posting about this, and it looked so good on her bed. I was like, I want my bed to look like that.
It does. It looks fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
but they're big names again.
really big. Yeah, and the good thing with that one is Lucy Watson's very eco-friendly, and she's all about the environment. And the good thing about the eco range is that they're made from 100% recyclable cotton, so it's good for the environment. It's natural, and the quality is still there and still amazing. So, and as you can see, the color is super nice. It goes with any room, so it's really nice. Nice little touch.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the eco thing as well is a great thing to be looking into, because of course we know that the environment has been damaged, and it's been such a huge topic with people like Greta Thunberg, you know, really pushing it out there. So I think for any company to be getting involved in that way and showing that they are thinking about sustainability and you know, materials that feed into that is really good.
It's amazing.
So let's have a look. I'm just having a read through some more comments. Da, da, da. I have an interior Mora blanket and I love it. So soft and perfect for a made bed.
That's nice.
People love the blankets. You must be, you know, you must be really quite happy with the way it's going.
Feedback is phenomenal. Whenever we get positive feedback, it really does like brighten our day up. I think last week we got an email from someone, and they just said, you know, thank you so much. The quality is amazing. We've been looking for a really good quality blanket for our little one for such a long time. So just to get a message from someone taking time out of their day just to say thank you, it's amazing. You know, it's so rewarding. So it's nice.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I've had a look through, and there's not many more questions or comments, but what I would like you to do is just remind everybody of like what's to come. So you mentioned the different colours and the different range amendments to the ranges, and then just remind us of the social media handles and the website and everything.
Sure. So we've got lots of exciting things to come, and we restock on the grey sofa blankets next week, which is super exciting. So for all of you guys who are waiting to get your hands on that, that'll be back next week. And we're also launching with new sofa colours next week as well. We have a new red colour coming, and we also have a new dark green colour coming as well next week, which is super exciting. And then towards the summertime, we've got a new cotton range hopefully coming out, and lots of more exciting things on the horizons. So if you want to check us out on our Instagram. It's at MoraUK. And you can also check out our website, which is super easy to find. It's www.morauk.com, and you can access the whole range there. All the information about the blankets on there, the sizing, the quality, the material, the shipping weight, anything you need, it's all accessible on our website. And then if you struggle at all, you're always welcome to send us a DM. Any questions you have, just shoot us a DM on Instagram or on Facebook as well if you find that easier.
Amazing. And also for people that are going to go to the website and the socials, if you do end up buying a blanket, I just want to say, don't forget to post your picture of what you're doing with your blanket, because I think that's a really great feature that you've added on there. I mean, I always love sharing everything that I'm doing, and I think to be able to engage with the brand, it just like don't miss out on it. So yeah,
it's amazing. That gives me the opportunity just to say I'd like to thank all our customers who have bought from us, and just so you know that like sharing your blanket with your loved ones or on our product website really does mean the world. And we're a small business, so any word of mouth that you can give really does show and mean a lot of support to us at MoraUK. So thank you for that.
Yes, brilliant. Now there's one more question that I do want to ask you. Obviously, this is very business savvy. You started up your own business, very entrepreneurial, and you know, who would be your like business inspirations?
Oh, my business inspiration.
Yeah. Got you on the spot with this one.
I would say it would have to be like a brand or an actual person.
Well, a brand, brand or an actual person, either one.
I'd say brand wise, it would have to be My First Years, because they're super on the ball with their online game. Like they literally cater to all different aspects of the baby lifestyle, which is amazing. And the message they convey to their audience is phenomenal. So I'd have to say I get a lot of inspiration from My First Years in terms of direction and anything like that. It's really motivational because they started off as such a small company, and now they're like nationwide, and you know, delivered blankets in newborn gifts to like the royal family, so things like that. So
Yeah.
they're super, super inspirational.
So I guess the goal for you is definitely to go nationwide, but I suppose in a way you sort of already are, because you're delivering out to all areas really, aren't you?
Yeah, we've had a few orders all over really. We had one to Australia last week, which was pretty amazing. We've had Switzerland, Germany, the US. So the goal is to get outside the UK as well, and to provide blankets to everyone all over, because it's a universal language. Like, everyone knows what a blanket is. Everyone loves comfort, and so the more people we can get it to, I think the better.
Yeah, I guess that's a really good point as well for people to know, is that you do actually ship.
We do, yeah.
It's worldwide. Yeah.
We ship worldwide, yeah, and we're working on our times and stuff to get delivery times a lot quicker. And we recently just introduced DHL Express to America, so you can actually get your blanket within 2 to 3 days now from the UK, express shipping, which is really, really good. So you can ship worldwide. We're just working on our delivery times to get it quicker for people, so they can receive their blankets much sooner. But no, it's definitely an option, and you know, we feel like it's just a product that can go anywhere really. So it's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, just having a look. I don't think there's many more questions or comments from people viewing, but just to recap, so this is Conor Jafaari, the mastermind behind MoraUK blankets, the softest, most loveliest blankets. I can speak from experience. I'll hold my blanket up again.
Thank you.
And also, we were just discussing about, you know, how you've been giving back to the community, helping the pregnant NHS frontline workers. So doing a really good job there, and still providing people's comfort blankets to them during what is such a hard time, and to their babies for their first blankets, which we know is really important. We've all had our first blankets and have memories of that. So so Conor, thank you very much for coming on the interview with me this evening from Pause to Play.
No, thank you for having me, Caroline. It's been great to be able to share my story behind the brand and what it's all about, and you know, what we have for the future. And I'd love to do more things like this in the future. It's been fantastic. Yeah, no, it's really good. And I'm actually very honoured to have you on for interview and almost give the grand reveal of who the mastermind is. Thank you so much. No, it's been great.
Well, stay safe. I'm going to go now and wrap myself up.
Fantastic. Well, I am too. I'm going to get my blanket and get myself onto the couch, get some Netflix on, and just relax and enjoy the rest of my evening. Yeah, and a hot chocolate with all the wind that's going on outside. I don't know what happened to the weather. It was 25 degrees yesterday and 9 degrees today. Yeah, it's gone very, very cold. So I feel like definitely wrap myself up with a blanket, nice cup of tea, and I'm just going to chill tonight now. Yeah. All right. Enjoy your evening, and thanks again. Take care, everyone. Thanks. All right. Bye. Bye.